So I'm just sitting here inspired to tap into this energy real quick because I'm kind of disappointed with the return on my investment of my energy when it comes to these social media platforms. You hear that? That's the Mother Earth, root chakra, rebirth of Mother Earth meditation. Yeah, that shit can get kind of annoying in the background. I'm going to turn it down. I need my nails done. I might get them done tomorrow if I have time. We'll see. So if you're paying attention to that, cash at me some money so I can go get my nails done tomorrow. Crack myself up. So yeah, the return of my investment of energy on these social media platforms. I'm trying to make more sense of that. Most definitely. The CEOs, the head honchos in charge of the metaverse, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, aka IGTV, etc., etc. The page of water dropped out, and the page of earth. Ooh, twins. The page of water and the page of earth. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Those are the signs and the energy represented by the page of water and the page of earth. She has a crystal ball in her hand, which tells me she has the gift of seeing into the future. Makes me think of the movie Sixth Sense. The page of water, she can flow. She can flow. She can freeze and be a little icy too, if and she can get boiling. She can boil, but she flows. She's best when she's flowing. Creative, artist, emotional, empathetic, very sensitive, flexible, fluid. Page of earth. Very in tune with nature. Loves animals. Loves plants. Loves royalty for sure. Look at her little crown. Royalty. I feel like we're healing childhood trauma. That's what I'm getting here. Healing childhood trauma. If you were told you were too emotional and you decided to disconnect from your emotions, I encourage you to remember who told you that and nicely send them an energetic hug and forgive them for saying that you were too emotional. And then you're going to forgive yourself for accepting what that person said and allowing that to detach you from your emotional body. Because that is an important part of you. That is the part of you that is intuitive. That is the part of you that is most connected with the divine source. I am God, the creator. The great I am, the most high God, Allah. We have many different names to identify what I like to just keep it simple and recognize as a source of energy source that resides within each human being, along with the polar opposite, which is negative energy. We call the devil, Satan, all that good stuff. We have the opportunity to align with either energy each and every day and each and every moment. So, going with the flow, being in touch with that softer, more sensitive nature, that softer, sensitive, empathetic, compassionate side of you is going to be important to have balance in the 3D world that we have to exist in with other people, with family members, friends, co-workers, classmates, colleagues, associates in different groups and alliances and organizations. So in order for us to exist better together, collectively, more cohesively, we all have to look at this opportunity here to reconnect with that little girl or that teenager within you, or that young woman that believed something someone told them that has created a blockage within them from feeling or doing, and allowing yourself to also have and be. All right. I don't know who that was for, but it was for somebody I trust. I don't know if you tell me. If you got something from it. If you need more from it, I'm sure I can expound. Ooh, the lovers. Look at that, the lovers. Everybody wants a lover. Everybody wants to love and be loved for sure. For sure, for sure. Come on. You know, I've seen a Disney cartoon, a movie or something like that somewhere in your life, and you wanted to be the prince or the princess or the king or the queen or the emperor or the empress. I know. Not everybody, but a lot of y'all, with the castle in the background and the dove, to show that it is enlightened, it is pure, it is beautiful, it is heavenly, it is protected, it is divine. Lord, look at the sword. It is grounded in truth and with emotional connection, with also an elevated mind connection. Yeah, when it's divine. When a woman, I'm specifically speaking to women at this time, when a woman takes it upon herself to find balance within herself and be her most whole, divine, loving, receptive, healed self, and she's ready to love someone else because she's shown and proved that she knows how to love herself. Not just externally in the world with what she wears, what she adorns herself with, what she sprays on her body for perfume, and the clackety-clack of her nails, and the beautiful polish on all that, with the makeup beautifully beat, with the hair beautifully flowing and pressed or curly, however you wear it, nappy, I don't know, I don't care, but it's beautiful. We got that taken care of. You know what I mean? We got that. But we need to make sure we also have this, that openness, that softness, that trust within ourselves, which comes from the connection with the divine, with the Creator, the Most High God, with Mother Earth, with nature, all that. Yes, as a woman, it all goes together. I promise you it does. If you don't know, now you know. The Page of Water, yes, those emotions, that intuition that is going to help you to discern the people that are in your life. Are they here to help or to hurt? To contribute to or take from? That is called discernment. That comes from intuition. That comes from being sensitive to energy and aware of what you're seeing when you see it. That's internal. That comes in solitude and quiet and being by yourself and being comfortable in that, and stable and secure in solitude by yourself. Because if you can't do that comfortably, maybe that should be a focus before you try to do it with someone else, so that someone else doesn't come into your life and knock you out of balance or contribute to you not finding your balance. And if you're the person who's in touch with your intuitive nature, you're receptive, you're soft, you're feminine, but you could use some focus, attention, or balance in maybe something like your finances, your physical shape, your body, the way that, you feeling, you're looking, exercising is an important part of life. For energy and for beauty. Yeah, I came from Venus. The planet of beauty. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. If you haven't read that book, I encourage you to. And I also encourage you to have your teenage children read it before they go on talking about trying to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, because they need to know more about who they are and, be a little bit more stable in that before they go trying to talk about, engaging in relations and relationships and intimacy with another boy or girl. If they're just a boy or girl. As in a child, teenager, young adult, that has so many more things they can be doing besides humping, fucking, making love, having sex, whatever they want to call it these days. But that's just my opinion, because I seen a child here and a teenager here, and the center here, the focus here is love, lovers, making love, being intimate. That's what most people are going to think when they see this. They're not going to think about the self-love, to make sure that you loving yourself enough to be able to take care of what you need and not being dependent on someone else to do that for you, so that when that person decides that they don't want to treat you right, or they don't want to respect you or love you anymore, then you're either stuck trying to manipulate that person to stay with you so you can maintain that, or you are assed out trying to figure out, your life. Most people don't want to take that route, so they try to hold on to situations that are unhealthy, and that's where you got toxic relationships that have toxic habits within them to maintain the relationship that is unhealthy. So, the body, the finances, the health, of both is important. Emotions, if your emotions out of balance, it might take you out of focus in your mind. That might contribute to mental health concerns. So emotional and mental well-being. And when we have these different aspects, our spiritual side, our creative side, You know, creativity can be fire and water energy, actually. Because fire and water both can heal, restore, but it can also destroy. We have water damage and wildfires. And then we also use fire to cook food to eat. So it can help or hurt. The star. All right. So I am talking to some gifted individuals and gifted partners, divine couples, people who may have children that are gifted, if you have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio child, I encourage you to explore different creative things with them, like painting, drawing, sketching, playing instruments, dancing, maybe sports also, but more focus on art and creative expression. The younger they are, the better it will be for their development, their confidence, their comfortability in articulating themselves, communicating, expressing themselves. They may be very good at doing that through different avenues of art. So it's just good to expose them to as much as one can to see what they gravitate most towards and supporting that. That'll be useful in their personal development, you know, mental, emotional development, and also being able to secure their future, getting a good foundation on what's going to be good for them, whether it's in generating income. A star, you know, is someone that's destined to be, you know, well known, well liked, well favored, highly favored, and different avenues, whatever it is that they do, whatever they gravitate to. So, you know, we have goats in everything, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's music, whether it's, you know, dance, or, you know, playing instruments, producing, you know, creating, doing murals. Like, we have people that are great at all kinds of things, you know, reading energy, reading tarot, you know, speaking publicly, and just, we have people that are great at what they're great at. Those are the stars. My point is, the earlier that they get exposed to different ways of expressing themselves creatively, the better it'll be for the long run. Okay? And their friends and people that they will gravitate most towards are going to be the devil. People who see their light, people who want to be them, people who are going to be jealous and envious of them, just because they are who they are and they have the gift that they have. And, you know, people, for whatever reason, where they are in their personal journeys, you know, they haven't developed enough, you know, internally. So they look externally. Everything is external. And that's when you get caught up in the devil energy, negative energy, superficiality. You know, we have here it looks like a couple maybe at a table, maybe getting divorced. You have, you know, the house in the back. You have the ancestors in the back in the clouds. You have the devil standing there popping up at the table. You know, you have it looks like a lawyer, you know. The woman's looking like, oh shit, I'm caught. Like I should have invested more in myself, and figuring out who I was versus, you know, trying to appease to everyone else outside of me and being a little princess with my little crown and my pretty dress, sitting in nature, sitting pretty. That's important. You know, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and being good is important. But being good internally, you know, and, you know, stable with or without another human being is equally, if not more important, because that is what's going to be able to take care of and maintain the looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and it's not being done, you know, in a way that's jeopardizing the truth of who you are, your self-worth. Because that's what the devil is, you know. Inauthenticity, fake, illusions, I just noticed, look at the goat in the background out the window. See the goat? It's a nice ass house. Look at the ancestor standing over there. It's like the image I'm getting here is on the outside everything looks, you know, beautiful. But if you could be a fly on the wall, like the ancestors in the clouds listening over the house, like, we told y'all asses, it's too soon. You still got some personal development to do before you go sitting here committing like this to marriage. Y'all listen. Take your time. We have the Nine of Earth, the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. This is the energy that one wants to embody, one wants to reside in, to be in, when they decide that they want to commit and get married to another person. The Nine of Earth, the Nine of Pentacles, I'm going to look for it in the other deck so you can see what it looks like too. And we have the Chariot underneath that. This is a person who has something going on for themselves. They don't have to be the richest, but they ain't the poorest. You know, they know how to manage and maintain their finances. You know, they are stable mentally and emotionally. Whatever it is they're doing in life, they're always looking to grow and, you know, be better, have better and do better, but they are content and grateful for what they have, where they are, and what they're doing, all of that. And it was on the top the whole time. Yeah, she's worked hard. He's worked hard, you know, for what they have, the comfort, the freedom, you know, the financial security, you know, not stressing about bills from month to month, you know, might have some assets, you know, some residual income, stuff like that, you know, that money isn't a concern as much, you know, it's paid attention to and upkept, you know, kept an eye on more, it's managed more than aggressively chasing it, you know. This is someone who has made smart investments, that has a fruitful mindset as well as a fruitful energy, a way of being and thinking is very fruitful. You see all the trees in the back, you see the bird just chilling, they have a peaceful energy, and they're a giving person, but they give responsibly. They're not just giving to people who are looking to take advantage of them or to use them. You know, they give to people who are going to be appreciative of it, people who are really, truly in need. And, you know, we all have those experiences, those times in our lives where things can get tricky or get, you know, a little rocky and, you know, we're not sure about the next meal. Or, you know, if we're going to have the job to keep paying the next bills. You know, if we haven't been there, we don't know. We don't want to be arrogant because we never know if we can find ourselves in that situation. Shit happens every day in real life. So with that being said, doing your best to get into this energy, or at least be pursuing this type of energy and creating habits and a lifestyle that is going to support the maintaining of this fruitfulness, this energy is going to be important. So, yeah. A power couple is two people coming together that embody this energy individually, so that collectively they don't have to fight about bills or be manipulative, and, you know, doing all kinds of stuff to one another, you know, to maintain. You don't have that type of stuff to worry about when you have two stable people who don't necessarily have to have six-figure incomes and driving in, you know, foreign vehicles or, you know, rocking the latest whatever brand. That's not this necessarily. It could be, you know, if that's what they're into, but it's because they were this individually, not one bringing this to the table and the other just benefiting from it, and therefore superficial reasons. All right. I hope that message helped someone. If it did, please feel free to send me a gratitude donation to $experience black on Cash App. I send love back when love is sent to me, and love can be sent in the form of a donation. That's what we do, you know, when we go to church and we get a good word, a good message to give us some clarity, all that good stuff, you know. It's maybe a little bit more raw and uncut here, but it's safe, it's, you know, honest, and the intentions are pure, which is healing naturally. You know, when we know better, we're able to make more sense of, you know, whatever shows up on our plate in life, you know, and the more we have going on, whether that's financially with a lot of things or we have a lot going on as far as family, children, and, you know, mature adults in the family who need assistance, like whatever it is. You know, we have a lot going on a lot on our plates to manage. So we want to make sure that we're managing it to the best of our abilities, and we have the right people in our lives to support that. And in order to attract and be sure that we're attracting the right people, we have to be in balance within our mind and our emotions and in our body and our finances and just our health all across the board. The devil is just negative energy. The devil is just debt. Debt. D-E-B-T. Debt. Contractual agreements. A marriage to say that, you know, I love you and you love me, even though we might do things behind each other's back that doesn't reflect that we love each other. But this contract, we're going to sign this, and we're going to buy these things, and we're going to file these taxes together, and we're going to get these tax advantages and benefits, and, you know, these benefits for saying that we are a married couple, even though we probably don't even like each other, love each other like that, but we look like it. We look good. Look at that nice, look. And we was looking better than that before we started going through the bullshit, when the honeymoon phase ended. And we got this big ass house. Actually, we was happier in the damn apartment together. It was your idea to get this house. We've been fighting ever since. Debt. Learn better, know better, do better. All right, so get your black card, become a black card member. Black, remember, stands for beautiful looks, always created kindly. That's what I do. That's what I'm about. You know, I'm grateful to the Most High God for giving me these hands to be able to, you know, create those beautiful looks kindly, for sure. It's a lot of things that I'm not acknowledging as much as I could, because I'm just beyond a lot of things right now. I'm so grateful that this message came out the way that it did, as clear as it did, and I'm going to share it, and hopefully whoever needed it is going to get it, and it's going to help them. Because we all about liberating around here, liberation, freeing your mind. The rest will follow. Yeah, look that song up, In Vogue. Become a black card member. Show me some love on social media. Don't be scared. It's okay. I know this stuff looks scary and boo, but it's not. I promise. It's nothing scary about it. That's why I use the soft, pretty cards, so you know. It's safe. I promise you. Peace, love, light, gratitude, and till next time, be well.